Right, guys, I'm going to start. I'm just going to, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to start. Right, this is our anthology that Jan sweated blood to get out last year. Lots of people in the room are actually in this book. There they are at the back. If you don't believe me, that's their pictures from police records. So they're all holding the book like that, and then like that, and then like that. So, you know. I got into the book simply because I slept with the editor for 6 years. I don't know what other people did to get into the book. I don't want to know, it will ruin lovely friendships. And I was asked to do a poem in Athlone, and I couldn't be in Athlone, so it was the first time I did a video poem in, and then they showed it in the place. And I thought, that's cool, I'll get used to technology soon. So, I had this wonderful Uncle Michael who was the joy of my childhood. He was a treasure trove of richness, and he taught me the world in his weird and wonderful way. And my aunt used to always say, will you stop filling the child's head with nonsense? Can't you see he believes every fucking thing you say? Jesus Christ! And I did, because I loved him, and I thought he was magnificent, I thought he was God, I thought he was everything. And there's a farm, our farm is called Ballet, and it danced like a farm. And at the bottom of the field, east, you always said you go east, as if, hello, come on in. They used to always say that, go east, boy, into the field and tell your Uncle Michael that. And I used to go and think, where's east? And I expected a signpost saying, east this way. And then just when I figured out that it's the little gate with the little tiny strawberries at the bottom, that wasn't the west field at all. He had moved from east to west. I used to get them all mixed up. I used to go basically all around the farm until I actually hit him. And then one day the west field was in the kitchen, because there he was in the kitchen. So, oh God, I had a terrible hard time. The field, it used to fall down to a river called the Dónall, which means the Yellow River. And this is there's a song called Carrick Down. It's a very famous Cork Irish song. And to me it was precious because, hey, the Dónall was the field at the river at the bottom of our field, on my uncle's farm, and my name was in it. So this was just so much about me. A song wasn't something out there, the song surrounded you. So this is called Singing the River. Walking with my uncle was never the ordinary process of perambulation in order to get from point A to point C. We would sing our way west into the field as if to tame it, soothe it with sound. On Carrick Down, the heath is brown, we'd sing to it. The clouds are dark or ordinarily, the grass listening with its thousand ears. And the field would swoon and fall down to the river at its border, which, as it happened, was the real-life river of the song. To kiss the slumbering Dónall, as if he had sung it into existence. And we would roll ourselves down over and over until we arrived at its dizzy waters, dangling our toes in pure song. And now, with a quick uncle wink, let's walk home backwards. And backwards home we'd go just for the laugh of it, the yes of it. Confusing cows and a few scattered clouds, trees and hedges tiptoeing away from us. The 5-bar gate with the sweetest, wildest strawberries at its feet, proclaiming, is it mad you are, or what? And the next day, off we'd go walking eyes closed in a darkness of our own making to sing its song to the river chuckling over stones to itself. And the next day would be backwards with eyes closed, led along by our own laughter and the odd mystified moon. Farewell, we tell the sleepy river, farewell, leaving it dreaming in a sunset. Shh, shushed our footsteps, shushes walking backwards. When Donall swore, Ior, he'd part no more, a storm a cree. Shh. Thank you. Now, I never got a chance to go back to that river and to say hello to it and throw my arms around it or dive into its lovely waters anymore. So when you're a poet, you have poetic license and you think, I'll make the river come to me. So back comes the river to visit me. This is called Welcome, Welcome, which is you come to an Irish house, that's what everybody will always say. Welcome. There was a knock at the door. I opened it. The river stood there dripping all over the welcome mat. It had dragged along birds, trees, bits of sky, an old worn summer. Hi, it rippled. Remember me? Sure, I said. You said you would never forget me. How could I said. It grinned like that summer all over again. Come in, I said. It hung up the trees and sky on the hat rack. It sat in the bath talking of this and that. Wow, I thought, still listening to the river. Talk of all the times we spent together. Memory sure does play some funny tricks on the mind. Well, it said, I guess I better be going. It put on the back on the trees and birds, wore the sky at a jaunty angle. You haven't changed a bit, I said, kissing it goodbye. You've got old, it smiled. So very, very old. I laughed, I'm not that little boy I was. It wished me well, the door closed, its footsteps lost in time. Thank you. My friend from Dublin, from Artane in Dublin, has just put his own lovely mellifluous voice to that and his own music. I'm in the terrible position of he does me better than I can do me. So that was a lone and palely lightning sort of version of it, but you get the gist anyway. I'll have to fly Alan over and he can do it for you better. This is a love poem to a lady who's, she was about 100 years when I met her. She must be more now. And I fell in love with her immediately. That's probably Emily now actually calling me. Is it Emily Dickinson? It is. Put her on speaker. So, it's my first time in secondary school. And we had a lovely teacher called Murty Ryan. And he was very acting out altogether. So you'd give a wrong answer. And you've just met the man, you give a wrong answer, and you go, oh, pull it out, the dagger of the wrong answer. And we used to go, oh, just didn't expect the teacher to do all that stuff. But one of the stuff he didn't do was he got us to open up our books at Emily Dickinson. He said, I hate teaching this woman because I can't understand her. And I looked down, and I was in love. So this is it's called Lovesong for Emily. You handed me your eyes so that I could see as you saw. I looking in wonder, seeing you sew the world together in quick little stitches. A perfect embroidery of knowing. Drawing the thread true and true until nimble as a needle, I knew as you knew. Oh, Emily, I was always in love with the beauty of your eyes and how they saw and said the world. The quick dashes of your mind like braille to my blindness. The Morse code of your thoughts leading me through the labyrinth of you, bound in a nutshell, until I arrived at the beauty of your eyes, and you handed me your seeing, and I saw. Thank you. And finally, to get rid of me, you've got to allow me to read this one last poem. Of course, it's very stupid of you, because there's more of you than there is to me. You could all rush the stage and drag me off, but, you know. This is called Les Pas Perdus, The Forgotten Steps. What did I do in the war? I kept on trying not to be dead. All my friends were no good at staying alive. I keep them alive in my head. The voices of the dead shouting, why are you still alive? And not I. Good old Fred lost his head, easy as a nursery rhyme. Tom holding his guts in his hand, trying to stuff them back in. All we found of John were his boots, with his feet still in them. What did I do in the war? I kept on trying not to be dead. Thank you.